friends, in this video, we are gonna learn how to determine the density of your child's curly hair, how to measure it, and what exactly is hair density. All right, we're getting into page 11 and 12 of my book, Curls Untangled. This is your hair care guide for parents with mixed kids with curls. And I am going through the entire book. This video specifically is about hair density. Now, as boring as hair density might be, and nobody wants to know the science about hair, it's so important because it's going to help determine the products and the methods that you use in your child's hair care routine. So let's get into it. What exactly is hair density? Well, it refers to the number of individual hair strands on the scalp within a given area. It is typically measured as the number of hair per square inch or centimeter. And hair density is a key factor in determining the overall thickness and the fullness of a person's hair. All right, there's three common categories. We're gonna go over those now. Low density is individuals with low density, they have fewer hair strands on their scalp. So if you were to find like a 1-inch square on your child's scalp, you would count, we're gonna get into this, but you're gonna count how many strands that you see. If they have fewer strands on their scalp, they are, or you see more gaps, right? Like if you part it and you see a lot of gaps, they likely have low density hair. It can give the appearance of thinner or less voluminous hair. All right, what's medium density? This is considered the average or normal hair density. The scalp is neither too sparse and it's also not crowded with hair strands. Medium hair density provides a balance and a typical appearance. High density hair indicates a greater number of hair strands on the scalp, which results in a fuller and thicker appearance. So I actually have 2 kids with medium density hair and I have 2 daughters with higher density hair. Hair density can significantly change between individuals. Like I said, even with the same 2 parents, it can change. It is influenced by genetic factors. It's important to consider when choosing the hairstyles. Haircuts will greatly be impacted by the density of your child's hair. It might make you truly not want to do layers depending on the density of their hair. It will fall differently. It is a huge factor when you're determining the cut, the style, the products that you use. All right, so let's get into how to measure hair density. So this is one of the easiest ways is you want to pull the hair back into a slick ponytail and wrap a tape measure around the ponytail, just like this, but you would wrap a tape measure around the loop. If it's less than 2 inches when you measure it, it's low density. If it's between 2 to 4 inches, you can consider it medium density. And if it's over 4 inches, when you wrap that tape around the ponytail, you have high density hair. All right, the other method to measure density is to just look at it. With this method, you'll have your child's hair down. You'll determine how easy it is to see their scalp. If you can easily see their scalp, they have low density hair. If it's difficult to see without touching it, without like manipulating or moving the hair around, if it's easy to see the scalp, they have low density hair. If it's difficult to see, if it's difficult to see without touching, they have medium density hair. And if you must move their hair to be able to see their scalp, it's considered high density hair. All right. So another method on how to measure that I list out in my book, Curls Untangled, is to count it. Okay, I don't actually suggest this one, but if you're available for the challenge, I suggest that you could count all of the hair strands on your squirmy kid's head. Or you could do it in a 1-inch box or 1 centimeter box and then multiply it. But that seems like a rabbit hole when your kid is not going to want to sit still for this experiment. We'll skip that option. Okay, so I always give tips or like little gems that I drop in this book. And the tip here for density is while hair density is genetic, there are always ways to help increase hair growth. Also, keep in mind, children of the same parents will likely have different hair densities. Definitely the case in my kiddos. Even with a son of twins, one of my kids has low density and the other has high density. And I put here, see the section on hair growth, because some people think hair growth and density is all the same. It's not. And a lot of kids, like I was saying in my previous episode about shrinkage, they feel like their hair is not long because the hair with the curls has shrunk up. So go to the hair growth section of this book and it will tell you different ways and tricks to get your kiddo's hair to grow longer, fuller, faster. All right, thank you guys for watching. Again, this is Curls Untangled. This is your hair care guide for children, whether your children are mixed kids or they're just kids with curls. We give all of our best tips in here. My 4 daughters helped me to write this book and come up with all of the things. They sat still for all the pictures and modeling, so I can't thank them enough for being a part of my little journey here, writing Curls Untangled. You guys can find it on Amazon. I've got the hardback and a more soft back cover, or you could get the ebook, which is on our website, Girls with the Curls, DA there, Girls with the Curls. On the website for less than $10, you can get the ebook, or just follow along this playlist. I am adding every page of this book into a video. That way, if you guys are learners that learn through video, it will be on our channel, Girls with the Curls. So make sure you subscribe, like this video. Please share it with a friend if you found it helpful, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Bye-bye.